Baby, love never feels so good. What's up, y'all? I am doing the review for, well, first, hey, how y'all doing? Y'all having a good day? I'm having a good day, too. Worked really hard. Now I'm home. It's hot. Just got finished watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Althea is a thought. She's a thought. A thought. A thought. Did y'all see that lady doing the thought on her Easter outfit? And her granddaughter said, "You know what a thought is?" And she like hit her granddaughter. Y'all see that? It's on Facebook. Google it. So I'm doing a review for Kandi's wedding. I'm sorry I didn't do it yesterday, but I'm doing it now. This is episode 4 of Kandi's wedding, and let's get it started because I need to go watch Hit the Floor. I'm missing it now, so I'm gonna have to watch it on the rerun at 11. Kandi, Mama Joyce, go to Derek J. First, Kandi goes. Derek J is look at her hair. How do you want your hair for the wedding? I guess it's the wedding, consultation, trying to figure out what's going on with her hair, how he's going to do her hair, how he's going to style her hair. And she decides that she wants the Vanessa Bell Calloway ponytail from Coming to America. Y'all know the one that was like, "It might not all dream might be, whatever you like, whatever type of music you like. Arf, 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 woof, woof, ooh, ooh, ooh." Y'all know y'all seen that movie, right? Because that's my stuff, right? Her. She had that ponytail, that big, long ponytail, but it was like kind of curly, but not curly, but like natural looking curly. That. She said, thinking she wanted that. Now, I get that you trying to do the Coming to America theme and everything, but that was just much. That hairstyle was much. I probably wouldn't have worn the hairstyle from that movie. But, she trying to stick to the theme. If you seen pictures of her actually wedding, you see her hair was not like that at all. But, whatever. So, Mama Joyce comes in, and he's like, "Mama Joyce, aren't you excited?" And she said, "Excited about what?" And he said, "Oh, it's a joyous occasion." And she said, "It ain't nothing to be joyful about, nothing to be celebrating." Then they get into the conversation about the dinner that they had that didn't go too well. Mama Joyce is saying Sharon was drunk, and that trick lost her mind, and she tried me again, and blah, 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 blah. And she was like, "I don't know what got into her." And Kandi like, "You," when she said, "She called me a bitch." And Kandi said, "Because you was pointing your finger in her face." "I wasn't pointing my finger in her face. I was across the table." She said, "Yeah, but you was pointing your finger across the table." Mama Joyce ain't do nothing wrong. She feel like she ain't done nothing wrong. Like, denial. It's hard for me to deal with people like that. Like you ever met somebody and you know the truth. Like, you was there. You saw the truth with your own eyes. They know you know the truth, but they swearing up and down that whatever they said, which is a lie, is the truth, and they like they believe the shit. You like, what the hell is wrong with you? Do you really think like this? Are you crazy? Do you not know that you did point your finger in her face? Do you not know you was trying her? I didn't do nothing. All I was saying was, girl, bye. Girl, bye. That's what I be with Mama Joyce. So Derek J, basically sent Kandi out because Mama Joyce gets a little too turned up about everything, and they just can't agree. It's not like too crazy, like fighting, but it's just like they just going back and forth. He's like, "Okay, Kandi, come on," because she's just not being positive about the wedding, everything about the wedding. What Derek did was he said, "You know how y'all trying to say Todd is an opportunist?" And Mama Joyce said, he said, "Well, he think that everybody opportunist." He said, "Kandi's an opportunist, you an opportunist, he an opportunist. Like, everybody gonna take advantage of any opportunity that get thrown out their way." Basically. So I guess what he was trying to say, which they wouldn't let him get out, is that being an opportunist isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like, if someone offers you a job that gonna pay you $1 million, you're not gonna take it? Like, that's an opportunist. You took it. You took the opportunity that presented itself in front of you. You took it. Like, so I guess that's what he was trying to say. But Kandi was like, she's offended because everybody that's trying to say opportunist making so the only thing that she got going for her is her money. I mean, she got talent. She's a pretty girl, She ain't too bright as far as how to handle a relationship. She's business savvy. Like, she's making a paper coins, But when it comes to common sense, it seems like she ain't got them all. But, whatever. So Mama Joyce says she ain't mad. Actually, she's saying it once again, she ain't mad at Todd. She ain't hating the player. She just don't want the player to hit a home run and go off and marry a white girl. And it's like, what? Huh? Go hit a home run, marry a white girl? What? Like, what? What? basically she's saying that she don't want Todd to just come up off of Kandi's money, and after she's coming up, after he comes up, he take off and marry his white chick. Basically, that's what Mama Joy's saying. Then it goes to another scene. Kandi's getting her nails done. She got the manicurist at her house getting her nails done, and Todd is like paying pool, and then he discusses the prenup with her, like, yo, babe, what's up with the prenup? And right now it's like 5 days before the wedding. This dude still ain't got the prenup, and it's 5 days before the wedding. Like, that's one thing I'm saying about Kandi, is like, she always late with everything. I personally understand having a prenup. I definitely get it, because Kandi is a billionaire. She's made her money before Todd. So she wants to protect her assets, want to make sure her child is taken care of, want to make sure her mother is taken care of, whatever the case may be. But you don't get somebody a prenup at the last minute. And that's what's going on. But Kandi's always last minute. She's always late. That's just Kandi. So, I'm tired, y'all. It's been a long day. I went to work today. So then Todd asked Kandi about the rules for the bachelor party, the bachelorette party. What can I do? What can I do? And she said, he said, don't be licking on nobody. She said, why are we licking on them? And she said, basically, don't nobody be giving you head, don't be having sex. I mean, she didn't say this verbatim, but she was giving them rules. And then she said something like, don't let nobody grind on you. I mean, strippers that's what lap dances are. They gon' grind on you. That's why I didn't understand that rule. But anyway, my question is this. When it comes to bachelor parties and bachelorette parties, who acts worse at these parties? Do the women act worse at the bachelorette parties? Like when the strippers come to do a bachelorette party, do we as women get so turned up? Are we like, I've seen some videos of some people floating on the internet where they have like these parties and the dudes be giving the people at the party head and stuff. You're like, what country is this? I ain't never been to no bachelorette party like this. But hey, sometimes they just turn up like that. And then bachelor parties, we've heard stories. They take Ruben in the champagne room. They go do this, they go do that, they go, you know what I mean? So any of the bachelorette parties that I've been to, there's definitely not been anything too crazy. But who's worse? Men and women. When it comes to getting married and having a bachelor party versus a bachelorette party, who's worse? Who's known to be worse? Somebody let me know. Then we got 2 days before the wedding. Todd meets with, you see like nice little scan and stuff going on. The dress is being made by Rico. They're doing food tasting, trying to see what's good. You see people doing practice or rehearsal for the African dance scene for the wedding. And then Todd meets with his lawyer, Randy. Now, Randy is the lawyer that handled Nene's divorce, and he also handled Portia's divorce. Well, Nene's prenup and Portia's divorce. He meet with Todd 2 days before the wedding. And Todd got this letter 2 days. Not the letter, he got the prenup contract agreement, whatever, 2 days before the wedding. 2 days. She gave him 2 days. Sign this shit, get back to me, let's get married. 2 days. We would have to postpone that damn wedding. Because if you play with me to the point to where you only give me 2 days to decide, and get, because this is legal shit. I'm not going to just sign something. I don't know what I'm signing. Like this, 2 days. That was disrespectful, period. 2 days. Okay, so he has concerns. Randy has concerns about this prenuptial agreement because he feels like, first of all, it should have been more time because it takes time to negotiate going back and forth to get the correct agreement where both parties are happy with the, what's being said on here. But he only had 2 days. So first he's like, I really don't think you should sign this. Normally you needed months. It takes a few months to get this stuff worked out. And then he's saying that it's not fair that they forced you to sign this without, giving you time to discuss it and to work and negotiate. And the one thing that stood out that he said was, if you guys get a divorce, you have 30 days to move out the place. That's it. Like, damn. Like she said, if we break up, you got to go. And if Kandi dies, you get nothing. And it doesn't protect you in any way, shape, or form. Meaning, like, if they get a divorce, he can't get none of her money, but she can get half of his money. He already a thousandaire and she a millionaire. Why ain't his asset protected? Like, he need that shit protected too. So, then it goes to Kandi and Joyce, and they visit Kandi's brother's gravesite. His name was Patrick. And then they reminisce about how he died. He died in a car accident in Mexico. Kandi got the phone call, that it was a bad accident. And Mama Joyce said that when he died, she'd seen him once probably in a dream, and he said that you gonna be okay, Kandi gonna be okay, I love y'all. Kandi said that she's seen them several times in the dream. Mama Joy said she only seen them one time. Mama Joyce explained how when her son died, that kind of, when you lose one child, it makes you cling to the other. So that's kind of why she has such a hard time of letting Kandi go. This boy has been gone since Kandi was like 14, and she like 40 now. I get it. I'm not saying that you ever, you know, you get over losing a child, because I have a child, so I don't ever think, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't ever think it'd be easy to get over losing a child, but I feel like that's an excuse at this point in time. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, no. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you lost your son. Yes, you still think about your son. Yes, you love your son. You miss your son. Yes, 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 yes. But to use that as a crutch, that this is why I misbehaved, because one of my kids died 30 years ago. That ain't an excuse at this point in time. I'm sorry. Y'all might call me bitch, say I'm not being sympathetic, but I don't think that gives Mama Joyce a reason to be an ass. I'm very sorry about this. I'm very sorry. I'm very sympathetic. I can only imagine. I can't even imagine what it feels like to lose your child. What are you doing? See what I'm saying? I got one. I can't even imagine what it feels like to lose your child, but you can't mistreat people because of it. You know what I mean? So then we get to the groomsmen. Todd and his groomsmen are having lunch. His boys came in from New York and they came in from LA. Drinks, drinks, drinks. Where the drinks at? Let's party. Turn up, turn up. Bachelor party is on its way. Let's go. And basically they're discussing about how once married, like Todd's friend CJ's there. That's his best friend. And Kenny don't really like when CJ come in town because Todd be turning up. He be coming in 5 in the morning and stuff. And he don't like that. And he said, yeah, I just don't want her to change. I don't want her to feel like I don't be married. Instead of coming in at 5 in the morning, I got to come in at 2 in the morning. You know what I mean? He said, I'm not going to do it as much, but I'm still going to do it. This is my thing. Nigga. If you getting married and you need to be out in the streets till 5 o'clock in the morning, why are you trying to get married? Why you got to party out until 5 in the morning? Like, okay, turn up 5 in the morning. But the one thing that seems to be being discussed is Todd and Kandi is trying to have a baby. You don't even come in at 5 in the morning when you got a baby. Like, tag team, your turn. Like, you know, like, watch out. Watch out, Todd. Don't be thinking, like, when you turn in your players card, you really turn in your players card. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Not, but on the weekends, CJ's in town. Turn up all night. All right. So then, we get to the prenup situation. Is that what I'm talking about? He was talking to the fellas about the prenup situation, and Todd said that he feels like it's just an exit strategy. We didn't even get married, and you already trying to talk about this exit strategy. Todd said that the prenup, he said that the prenup right now was in the lawyer's hand. His lawyer is contacting her lawyer, and they gonna hash it out because he don't really want Kandi and him to be arguing, be all emotional. They're about to get married. Then one of his friends, he said, what happens if, this is what Todd said, he says, what happens if my stuff, my work, you know, gets good and my value increases and hers decreases? She still get my money. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't protecting myself at all, but I'm protecting you. I feel you, Todd. Definitely feel you. Protect yourself too. It's just not fair. And then he says, what if, you know what I mean, she ups and gets tired of you? Just kick you to the curb. Hey, guess what? You know what? This ain't working. I want a divorce. Get out of my house. Like, you know, he just need to make sure he protected as well, too. So then we get to the bachelor party and the bachelorette party. Carmen and Tan finally get it together, and they work together to get this bachelorette party together. They said, Carmen said she gonna do this for Kandi. Not that they like each other now, but they did work together to make sure it happened. Mama Joyce declined her invitation, but Aunt Nora was there and Mama Sharon was there. So that was very good. I'm happy Mama Joyce wasn't there. She didn't need to be there any daggone way. Personally, I don't think I would have wanted my great aunt there, or my aunt there, and my fiance's mama, especially when it's like strippers, big, you know. I don't want my mama, my mama's sister, and my fiance's mama to see me turn up the night before my wedding, or 2 nights before my wedding. I don't want to see that. So Peter and Apollo, let's talk about the bachelor party. Peter and Apollo setting up bar 1 for the, you know, party. Apollo was is lusting after the stripper. They're like, all right, we're gonna ladies come in. So when he come in, y'all like already lined up, and they walk past Apollo. Apollo's like, lets us know that he definitely has an addiction to them strippers. When Todd gets there, the girls are throwing rose petals at his feet like Coming to America. That was hot. That was very hot. I like that. He has a throne to sit in because he's the prince of Atlanta for this evening, or the prince of Bar 1, or whatever you want to say, the prince of Zamunda, whatever. He's the prince, and he got a throne. So they did keep it to the whole Coming to America thing, which I thought was cute. Throwing the rose petals, giving him a throne to sit in the crown. I thought that was cute. Strippers feeding Todd strawberries. He's eating strawberries back and forth with the strippers. And they dancing, twerking on them, dropping like it's hot. And he got a good party. His party is turned up. Guys having a good time. It's great, okay? I would have wanted to go to his party, his bachelor party. Kandi's bachelorette party is interesting. They playing games. They passing to certain things. They doing shots. They got these penis-shaped things they taking shots out of. Aunt Nora takes a shot out of it. Mama Sharon does. That just was awkward. I don't want to see my auntie holding the penis and taking a shot out of it. Like, that's, ooh. Don't want the old ladies at the party. No. They can go to the bridal shower. But the bachelorette party? No. Then Phaedra comes in. And I'm like, Phaedra is late always. But then I had to think about it. Phaedra, you know, she was in charge of getting the entertainment. She represents a whole bunch of adult entertainers type of thing. So she has them. So she's introducing them. Okay, y'all, we got something fun for you guys. We got to turn up. And here go the first one. Kandi thinking she about to get a man, and the man stripper, another ridiculous. Like, yes, okay. Got me a stripper man. And here comes a little woman. And she comes out and she's stripping on the pole, whatever. It's just a little person. And she doing it. No hate, no shade. She doing it. She doing a little thing. She do a handstand and almost bust the ass, but she keep it going and stays consistent and does her thing. Kandi seemed like a good sport about it, but Kandi definitely seemed like she was disappointed. Like, okay. And then Phaedra's like, all right, child, we got something else for y'all. Kandi like, what? Something else? Kandi in the back of her mind like, here come the man. Here come the men. Here come the boys. Yes, the strippers. And then out comes a plus size lady to do her thing, and she's turning up and doing her thing, stripper, playing out a little dollar on her tongue, and she just, you know, making a clap and doing her stripper stuff. So Kandi seemed disappointed. She was like, that was nice, guys, whatever, make it rain, they have fun with it. But Rashida, that was Rashida's fault, because Rashida said, no strippers, I'm tired of strippers. We don't even have no strippers, that's all she do is strippers. This is for her, not for you. Listen. This is an announcement to my friends. I get married, y'all throw my bachelorette party. No, let me talk to my best friend, Bucks. My bachelorette party, I want penis there. I want stripper man penis and fine stripper man penis. I don't want no ugly stripper man penis. It's not no emergency in my house. I live near a firehouse, so I'm fine here. I'm fine. I'm okay. I don't want no ugly man as my stripper. I don't want no flabby man. I want a built, like, you know, fantasy stripper man. I don't want no little people. I don't want no plus size people. I don't want no women. I don't want that. I want a man. A grown, big, muscular, masculine, sexy man that looks good, that can dance and grind and rotate. Okay? That's what I would want. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. This is like one of my last nights of freedom, and you want to play with me with some little people and some plus size women? Women? Who want a woman? Not me. Okay, that's how Kandi felt. She tried to play it off good and be a good sport, but that's how she felt. So then we get to the rehearsal for the wedding, and half of the place is actually set up. The dancers are rehearsing and dance. They're doing their thing. They rehearse the wedding, they practice the wedding, and then Todd and Kandi are really awkward because Todd is obviously hungover, and Kandi's mad because she done got back the lawyer's revisions to this prenuptial agreement type of thing. Like, yo, some of these things ain't gonna work, it ain't gonna work. She just mad. Like, oh, so he ain't just gonna sign it because I said so. He want my money. That's how her mind is. No, this shit is unfair. That's what he's saying. So then Todd is talking to his best friend CJ, who makes a good point because he's like, yeah, she's salty at me because I ain't signed that prenup yet. But his best friend makes a good point. He said if the shoe was on the other foot, she would want to have time to read it and make sure it's right as well, which is true. She gave him 2 days, which was very unfair. And then Todd says she acts like she's a football player, and I'm some groupie. Let me give it to him right before we walk down the aisle type of stuff. Like, that's some BS. And this is how I feel. Karen, this is what your ass get for always being late. Like, you always late, and you always trying to do stuff at the last minute and not really, you know, planning stuff out with enough time to make sure everything is good. You gave Rico Chappelle 5 weeks to make 9 dresses. You gave Todd 2 days for a prenuptial agreement. You gave your staff 5 weeks to get a whole glamorous 6-star big budget coming to America wedding together when they amateurs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always last minute with stuff, and that's why you having these problems. I wouldn't sign a damn prenuptial agreement either. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Some of y'all gonna say she should have signed it because she had the money. Yes, I agree, but I feel like it was unfair to him. Consider him in some aspects, because he wasn't a broke dude. No, he wasn't a millionaire, but he wasn't a broke dude either. Make sure his shit protected too. He got a child too. Just saying. So then the bridesmaids are talking about the dress and how they ain't trying their dresses yet. And it is 2 freaking days. Well, it's 1 day before the wedding. They ain't even trying their dresses yet. And my thing is, Rico Chappelle bought off more than he could chew, okay? First of all, 9 dresses for free was a big order to say I'm going to take in 5 weeks. He shouldn't have took all of that. He shouldn't have took all of that. He should have said, look, I can do your dress. And stuck to that. But he trying to do everybody's dresses. And he late. This dude did say he was going to have Kandi's dress ready a week and a half and full time. And he obviously ain't delivered on that. I cannot ever get married and not have my stuff. I can't, the day before the wedding, I ain't got it. I ain't tried it on. I don't know what it look like. Oh, no. No. No, ma'am. No, sir. Not me. So anyway, the rehearsal starts and we all practicing. Mama Joyce walking Kate down the aisle. Her father said, who gives this woman away? And she said, he do. She pointed to the dad. They're like, you supposed to say, she said, I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Lord, you really want this woman walking down the aisle? So then, dang, y'all took like 50 million notes, and I'm already at like 20 minutes. Todd and Kandi discuss the prenup, and they just going back and forth at it because she feel like she's not feeling his hesitation, and he doesn't think it's fair. Kandi doesn't understand what Todd's attorney is having an issue with, so he's trying to call his attorney. His attorney don't answer. She called her attorney, and her attorney said, Kandi says, why didn't you call Todd's attorney back? You know what I mean? And discuss it. And she says she didn't feel like it was necessary because he was basically saying he didn't have enough time to do this. My thing is, if they tell you, call this lawyer so we can work it out, I don't care what you feel is necessary. Call this dude and work it out. The wedding is tomorrow. What you mean you don't feel it's necessary? It's very necessary. We got a wedding tomorrow, dude. Fix it. Handle your business, do your job. So then the lawyer didn't understand, like I said. And the only thing she said, the only thing I see that your lawyer said was that if you get sick or get disabled and Kandi doesn't want you around anymore, you don't get anything. And that's true. You don't get nothing. That's kind of jacked up and harsh. Ain't it kind of harsh? Like, what if he get in a big-ass car accident a couple years into their marriage and she like, oh, that don't work no more? We can't be together. Divorce. You got 30 days to get out of my house. And he got to go? Like, that's fucked up. That really is. Like, yeah, it's some clauses. Y'all better read these damn prenups because that's some hard shit. So then Kandi feels like Todd is making something out of nothing and it's very cut and dry and he's making it way too complicated. She feels like he's letting Randy, the lawyer, influence his thinking, and then finally Randy calls and Randy says legally he can't talk to Kandi because she has a lawyer, which I understood. Like, you know, I need to talk to your lawyer. We need to all like sit down and have, you know, a conference. This is why I said that it takes months and you gave him 2 days. Like, this is crazy. So Kandi says that every time that they've worked together, he gets half. So what's the problem? And this is my thing. Remember when Todd wanted to go off to do work at jobs and she was crying, the crocodile tears, saying she wanted him to stay, she didn't want him to leave, blah, 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 blah. That's money that he has given up. He could have still been making money, but he has given up money to be with you, to ease your mind. And you trying to say, like, if we break up, you ain't getting nothing. You got to go. Yeah, you left. You didn't take them gigs and you missed out on money because I cried them tears, but I don't give a shit about you. Like, that's messed up. And I mean, I understand his hesitation to want to marry somebody like that. That's just kind of that harsh. When he turned down jobs for you. Yes, he's not a millionaire, but shit, he was doing okay. He was doing okay without you. He was fine. And you just effed up his money. And he did that for you. Like, girl, bye. Like, I feel like that's selfish. That's very selfish of her. This prenup is very selfish and unfair. He gets frustrated. And doesn't want to argue. He like, let the lawyers hash out. The lawyers hash it out. And she's just getting mad. He said, I gotta leave, babe. If we break up, I gotta leave in 30 days. And she like, yeah, like, if you break up, don't you normally leave? She said, well, what, you want to go to the guest house? I mean, it was just real, like, damn. Like, it just seemed messed up. So then she got mad, like, so you think you should get some of my money? And he like, it ain't even about your money. You, your mama, your money and this shit. Like, man, whatever. And he walk away. He like, man, it might not be no wet. And he get in the car and he take off. So my thing is, what y'all think? Todd, was Todd right not to want to sign it instantly? I don't think that he should not sign a prenup, but I think that he should definitely have somebody look over the shit and figure out what the hell he's signing. Like, I think Kandi and her lawyer just wanted him to, hey, sit down, sign this shit, let's go. Don't read it. Just do what I say. No, ma'am. That's crazy as shit. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I'm about to go put this little monster to bed so I can watch Hit the Floor at 11 o'clock when it comes on. I will do the Love and Hip Hop review tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you.